Huh? Oh my. She's got the Rurouni Kenshin look going on. Whoa.
Ta-da! How is it? Do you like it? I'm sorry we took so much time.
It's kind of funny that you give her the tomboy look and Makoto the kimono.
Question? The question?
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a very good response. Well, no. I mean, he's obviously excited to see them like that, but his response, it probably isn't what it should be. You guys look so amazing!
Thank you. You don't look too bad. You don't look bad yourself.
What do I look like? Really? I couldn't really say. Do I look like a samurai?
Yeah, you look like a dashing samurai.
Seriously?
Yeah, you look like a dashing villainous governor. Yeah, evil governor.
Hehehe. I mean, that's not a compliment at all.
Ha 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 ha! Took you long enough.
Fair. But anyway, I didn't think I'd get to dress up like this. And moreover, yeah, the girls look really good. I mean, amazing. They always look great, but I think I prefer them in the Japanese-style clothes. God, this guy's such a... What's wrong, Akira?
I just don't think I can accept this.
Can't accept what?
You picked a princess costume for my sister, so why did you make me a lady samurai?
See, she's smart. She picked up on it.
I wanted to be more feminine, like a Maiko, or... I wouldn't have minded a princess outfit like an A-chan's either.
Well,
You just what?
I just kind of...
Just spit it out already!
I wanted to see you in men's clothing. It's just... Akira is such a happy, active girl. I think this suits her better than princess clothes.
Ah!
Right, don't you think, Makoto? Okay, he smooth-talked his way out of that one, I think.
Yes, I do. As her older sister, I also think that outfit brings out her charm a bit more than the others. Hang on a minute. What are you guys talking about in English? But, while I know you're saying it in English she won't understand, I think you should probably tell her.
But I don't know what she'll do to me if I tell her that.
Come on, stop leaving me out of the conversation! I don't think it will be bad. She'll be happy to hear it.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I know you guys are saying bad things about me. We are not. We're complimenting you. You're lying. Then. Fine then. You're saying I don't look good in pretty things. Come on now. Don't pout.
Yeah.
Fine. Villainous governors who enter into conspiracy will face my judgment. Prepare yourself. Let's do this.
Huh? Whoa! Wait a second here. It's dangerous to swing a sword around.
Resistance is useless.
Wah! And now we end up back in hospital. Really? ... Game really loves doing those ellipses.
Thank you for riding the Shinkansen today. The train will...
Just 2 days. Such a brief 2 days, but we got so much done. There's so many places we didn't get to go. Next time I go to Japan, I'll have to come here again. Farewell, Kyoto, until we meet again. Huh? It's awfully quiet right now. What are they? Wow, Makoto's already asleep? I guess it's natural after all the walking we did. So is Akira... Nope, Akira's awake, but... What's wrong, Akira? Tired? Question?
No. Ayumu noto so tayado.
Huh? Oh, come on, dude. It wasn't that bad.
It's no use.
What's no use?
English. I can't speak it.
Oh, that was English? Fucking. I thought she was talking to me in Japanese. Way to bring down her self-esteem.
Why can't I be more like an A-chan?
Like Makoto?
Yeah, I've kinda been thinking about that since we came to Kyoto. Thinking that I wish I could be more like an A-chan. An A-chan's always been so beautiful and kind, and she knows everything. She even speaks English. She's amazing. Don't you think so too? An A-chan is amazing.
Yeah, she's certainly knowledgeable and pretty and good at English. Ah, but remember, she's not as good at cooking as you are, Akira. So get your job as a chef.
Well, that's true, but that's not such an important thing.
You think so? I think cooking is an amazing skill to have. If this next sentence is for a woman, I am turning this game off. I probably shouldn't make that promise, but...
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well, what? Oh, okay. I kind of expected him to say that. It seemed like the kind of thing this asshole would say.
Nothing, thank you.
Yeah, sure.
But even so, I can't really compete with an A-chan.
God damn it, you're making this difficult.
An A-chan is... I've always been so proud to have her as a sister. Ever since we were kids. Our relatives always crowded around her. Mako-chan is so cute. Mako-chan is so smart. They always praised her like that. When they did, I felt so happy for her, as if every compliment to her was a compliment to me as well. But it was really her that they were complimenting, not me. I didn't really understand Japanese that well either.
Akira.
Ah, but don't mistake me. It's not like that I'm Hinganderu or anything.
Hinganderu?
Ah, you haven't heard of it? How to explain? I think it's like jealousy, sort of.
Ah.
Right, yeah. It's not that I'm jealous of an A-chan or anything. I'm just... Sometimes I really hate myself.
Hate yourself?
Compared to an A-chan, I feel so inferior. And the more I think about it, the more I start to hate myself.
That's awful.
When I was a kid, my parents recommended that I take English classes with an A-chan. But I didn't go. That's why I'm not very good at it. I was too afraid of being compared with her.
That's fair enough.
Her sister speaks so well, and Akira so poorly. I was afraid they'd say something like that.
Oh, you mean like we've said? Probably. I don't think that would.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'm really just being Higanderu. But even though I know that, I can't help but think it. So I build up this Jiko Keno, and get even more sensitive about not speaking English.
Jiko Keno? Self-loathing?
Ah, sorry. Do you know what Jiko Keno means?
Alright, yeah, I think I do. It means you start to hate yourself, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Akira?
But I really wish I had just done it.
Huh?
If I'd just taken the classes, I wouldn't feel frustrated as often now. I'd be able to talk to you in your native language as easily as NHN did today. Maybe then, I wouldn't have to act so tough and could just... Arino mama no mune no ura wa arawa nisuru.
Look, I'm sorry. That thing you just said was a little too complicated for me to understand.
You don't have to apologize, just... I guess I was trying harder words on purpose.
On purpose?
Yeah, on purpose.
Why?
That's a secret?
A secret?
I really do. Wish I'd worked harder on studying English. If I had...
Why are you talking in broken sentences? ... Oh. Phew. Not long after, Akira fell asleep too, and was left to ponder the real meaning of her words. Once they woke up, we teleported home.
Tadaima! Tadaima!
Ouch.
Woo, I'm beat.
It looks like Akira's back to her usual self.
They were in these outfits the entire time. I didn't even notice. We're only away for a day, but it really makes you appreciate the home you've got.
Ah, I know just how you feel.
Really? Maybe that's one of those human traits that crosses all cultures then.
Really? Because I've never felt that. I'm glad to be out of my house as much as possible.
Anyway, it's gone by fast, hasn't it?
Huh?
The time since you got here, it's gone by in the blink of an eye. And now you have to go home in 2 days.
Ah, yeah.
You'll be heading out early then, won't you?
Ah, yeah. I think I have to leave in the morning, probably.
I see. Then tomorrow will be your last day for sightseeing.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to see tomorrow?
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
I see. It's your last day of sightseeing, so you should really make the most of it.
Yeah. That's right. Like Makoto said, tomorrow will be my last day to look around the city. Where should I go tomorrow? No. The thing I should be asking myself isn't where to go. It's who to go with. What? Whoa, 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 buddy. What makes you think you get to choose that? They're not your personal slaves. For my last day of sightseeing, I want...
Hey, you up?
Huh?
Hi, it's Akira. Can I come in?
Akira? Sure, come in.
Sorry, I know you must be tired, but I slept on the train, so I'm wide awake.
Ah, no, it's fine. I'm not even in bed yet.
I see. I'll come back in 10 minutes then.
Ah, Akira, what could you want at this time of night?
Look, there's something I need to ask you.
Sure.
Have you decided, like, where you want to go tomorrow?
Not yet.
Okay then, do you want to go to Yokohama with me?
Go with you?
Yeah, to Yokohama. How about it? You don't have to if you don't want to. I don't mind.
Not at all. I do want to. I totally want to.
Really? Then...
Okay, Yokohama, tomorrow, okay? I've been wanting to go to see Yokohama. Where's Yokohama?
see. That's good.
Yeah.
So anyway, see you tomorrow.
Got it. Yokohama, huh? It should be fun.
Yeah. Anyway, good night.
Good night. She left the light on. Phew. I know I said I wanted to go, but honestly I have no idea what Yokohama is. But I don't mind going at all. Because more than where I want to go, it's who I want to go with. Tomorrow. This is my last day to take a trip with Akira. I hope it'll be a good day. God, this guy. So we use this trip to Japan as an excuse to get to stay in the same house as two ladies. Do all kinds of nefarious things. Yeah, great weather again today. This is my last day to look around Japan. Akira said she'd take me out to Yokohama. Okay, let's make my last day here the best.
So, are you ready to head out?
Yeah, completely.
Okay, let's start. Yawn.
Akira, you look really sleepy. Are you okay?
Sorry, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
But you really don't look well. Do you think you might be coming down with something? If it's too much of a bother, you don't have to come with me today.
Yeah. Are you saying you don't want to go with me?
That's not it. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just that if you're sick, I don't want... Wow, women are tough.
And that's why I said I'm fine and not to worry about it, okay?
That's true, but...
Anyway, let's get going. We want as much time as possible to look around, right?
Yeah. I know she said she's fine, but I wonder if that's true. This last week, she's gone out with me so often, done so much, and she's just got back from Kyoto. I wonder if all the activity's catching up with her.
By the way, how much do you know about Yokohama?
Not very much, really.
Not much?
Well, to tell you the truth, until you asked me yesterday, you could say I didn't know anything about it at all.
I see.
Sorry,
You don't have to apologize.
but it's like I lied to you. No, it isn't.
I told you not to worry about it. It means all my hard work wasn't in vain.
Huh?
Nothing. Just talking to myself.
Question.
Speaking of which, you don't know where Yokohama is, do you?
No, embarrassingly enough.
It's next to Tokyo. It's a harbor town in Kanagawa Prefecture.
So it's not in Tokyo. I guess it must be pretty far.
Nothing to worry about. It may be one prefecture over, but you can still get there directly from a large station like Tokyo or Ikebukuro. It doesn't take long at all. It can't be more than 30 minutes from either station.
I see. I guess it would take a lot longer to go to places within Tokyo that require a lot of changing trains, huh?
That's about right. Anyway, I'll save the detailed descriptions of Yokohama for after we get there.
Okay. Oh, why couldn't you have had Makoto? I'm sorry, Akira, but this voice... Excuse me.
Well, here we are.
This is Yokohama?
Yes, this is one of Yokohama's most famous tourist spots, Harborview Park.
Harborview Park.
See? You can see the whole city from up here.
Da.
I wonder if we can see the Minato Mirai 21 from here.
Minato Mirai. Mirai's dream, right?
It's an amusement park. It has Japan's tallest building, the Landmark Tower, and a big Ferris wheel called the Yokohama Cosmo World.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Anyway, it's kind of like the heart of Yokohama. It's strange. We should be able to see Yokohama Harbor.
Isn't that the harbor over there?
Huh?
See? There are boats docking.
You're right. Which, that means the harbor that the park overlooks... Oh, come on! What an annoying name!
Akira?
That's right. I haven't told you about Yokohama yet. This place, Yokohama, was an itty-bitty fishing village 150 years ago.
Small? This place?
Yeah, there were less than 100 houses here. It was that small.
100 houses? How did it get to be such a big city in such a short time?
Well, because American ships came.
American?
Until then, Japan was in a period called the Sakoku, in which trade with most countries was forbidden. But in 1863, an American named Admiral Perry came to Japan to open our borders. The Sakoku came to an end, and Yokohama was chosen as the vanguard of trade with other countries.
In other words, it was a window to foreign trade? Not in other words, that's what she said.
That's right. Afterward, Yokohama turned from a sleepy fishing village into a town filled with cutting-edge foreign culture overnight. And with a mere 150 years, it became a huge city you see today.
Wow.
You could say that Japan's modernization began right here in Yokohama. When Yokohama became a foreign trade port, this whole area was designed to cater to foreigners. So they built a lot of Western-style buildings in this area, and it became a big tourist spot.
Western style, huh?
Yeah, anyway, as long as we're here, you want to take a look around?
Yeah, I think so. He doesn't sound too convinced. Oh, we looked at the same spot.
This area is called the Yamate-chiku in Japanese. In English, I think you'd call it Yamate-bura? Burahu?
Burahu? I bet she means bluff.
And because people from consulates for European countries like England and France lived here, it became an upper-class residential district. See? Don't you see all the adorable houses?
Yeah, I see what you mean. It really is strange having all these European-style houses in the middle of a Japanese town. But from our standpoint, I guess it doesn't seem that strange at all. But right now, I'm more worried about how unwell Akira's been looking since this morning. She looked exhausted the whole time on the train. Hey, Akira, are you sure you're okay?
Huh? I'm fine. Why do you ask?
It's just, you look completely exhausted. Hey, if you're really tired, you don't have to force yourself.
I told you, I'm fine. I'm not tired at all.
I hope not, but
Anyway, let's get going to the next destination.
sure. Anyway, I'll have to just keep my eye on her.
Here we are. This is
Chinatown, right?
Wow, that's amazing! You got it right off the bat!
I think it would be obvious for anyone looking at it.
The Chinatown in Yokohama is said to be Japan's biggest, alongside the ones in Nagasaki and Kobe.
It does seem pretty big for a Chinatown.
Right? Originally, they say this area was a settlement for Europeans who came to trade here, they say.
I see. So how did it end up as a Chinatown?
Hee, you've been listening!
To the last two sentences.
Because when Japan opened her doors, there weren't many people who spoke foreign languages. So Europeans would bring Chinese people with them, since they could communicate with the Japanese in writing. They say the area where those Chinese people lived became the basis for this Chinatown, but back in those days, the Europeans still outnumbered the Chinese in the area.
Wow.
All that changed in 1920, 1923, I think. There was a terrifying earthquake called the Great Kanto Earthquake. Over 140,000 people died. It's called the greatest disaster in Japanese history.
1,400,000. Must have been a lot of damage.
There was. The damage was so bad, people were even thinking of moving the capital to somewhere else.
If that happened, Tokyo wouldn't have become the city it is today.
Anyway, the Great Kanto Earthquake caused a lot of the foreigners in this area to move back to their home countries. And the ones who inherited were the Chinese. In the years that followed, the region developed into the big Chinatown we see today.
I see.
Yeah. Hey, do you know Sunburn?
Sunburn.
I think you call him Sun Yat-sen in English?
Sun Yat-sen. I have no idea what you mean. Oh, Sun Yat-sen. We studied him in history class. He was a Chinese revolutionary, right?
Yes, a revolutionary. They say that after he was exiled, he spent some time here in this town and continued his revolutionary work.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Anyway, one of the highlights of Yokohama Chinatown is the Kantai Byu.
Kansai?
Yeah, it's a byu, venerating one of China's most famous military generals.
Pew?
A byu is where you worship ancestors or other great people. I think you call it mausoleum in English.
Memorial. Ah, you mean a mausoleum? Oh, okay.
So Kantai was the name of a really strong general who lived in China around 200 AD. He had a really long beard and is renowned for his sense of duty, not just in China but Japan as well. Have you ever read Sangokushi? I think it's translated in English under the title The Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Ah, I've never read it, but I know of it. They use it a lot as a motif in anime, right? And I've played Dynasty Warriors. Where's Lu Bu?
Yeah, right. The General Kanu that you see in those animes is the Kantai venerated here.
He doesn't have as big breasts as I've seen in Ekitosa, and I'm disappointed. Right, but my image of Kanu is totally as a girl. Oh yeah. With torn up clothing.
That tells me a lot about your anime viewing habits.
You've revealed way too much information, dude. Yeah.
By the way, the village only dates back to the 40s, but the site itself is over 150 years old. In other words, Kanu-san has been protecting this area for 150 years.
So, he's like a protective spirit.
That's right. As long as we're here, would you like to pay tribute?
Sure, right.